Good morning, guys. This is YJ here. YJ is a Gambian and Gambia is in West Africa, guys. Guys, thank you for your support and thank you for everything. Well, in next 9 days, I am going to be in next additional age. All right, meaning my birthday is July 20th. So before the July 20th, we are now left with few because we are 845 subscribers. 845 subscribers. So please, the 100 plus that is left to take YJ to 1,000 subscribers. Please take YJ to 1,000 subscribers. Okay? We are here for good, and we are here, trying to make sure that we change the narrative of Africa from hating each other to loving each other, from, tanning each other to assisting each other. That is what we are here for. So I'm not on reaction. I'm just trying to be doing something here today called giving additional ideas to, somebody called I am Marwa, because he decided to put a video which was talking about after being scammed, what is next. All right, so he's a brother to us, and he's actually somebody who is very important in Africa, doing well in Africa here. So all what we can tell him is this, that, after incidents, it's very important, either it is personally or it's about your business, but you need to develop something called incident report. All right, this incident report, it must have to state, different sections like introduction to the incident. So description of the incident that had happened to you. How do you discover that you have been scammed or scamming is happening against you? It is very important that you indicate that you were being contacted by your subscribers, and something that that is very serious, something that that can damage your entire career, something that is criminal, so they contacted you about it. So you need to make sure that this is clearly documented. It's supposed to be documented, because since those people inform you about it, you too decided to do your investigation about it, your personal investigation. That is, you cannot conduct a feasibility studies about it. Feasibility studies simply meaning you've tried to do some findings about it. And ending of the day, what had happened, because we follow the due process of your stages of investigating it, trying to find out who and who is involved in it. So this track of you doing a lot of things, it's very important that you keep records of everything. Tomorrow it might repeat again. Tomorrow it might happen again. And now without any record, how are you going to defend yourself that this is what had happened? Because if you want to concentrate on verbal communication or verbal records, it is always not going to be easy. But you have a tool, you have evidences which are like videos, they are like created. Now that is visualization, visual communication. Now get a written one done also, which is also very important. All right. What happened is like you get access to all aspects of the information, because you happen to talk to Uncle Mo, because since you receive the information and it is clear to you, confirmed to you that Uncle Mo is involved. How he is involved is like because his number is the one that they normally send money to. So that one is like suspect number one. Uncle Mo was number one suspect in it before clearing himself. We thank God for that, whereby you came in and then decided to talk to Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo also accepted you people to go inside in his phone records, which is a great thing. All right. So if Uncle Mo also happened to do that for you, Now, Uncle Mo should be part of how he clear himself, should be part of the records also. Okay, how he get involved. He explained everything to us. Everybody get that on the video part. That the money came to him, and then all of the sudden the person called and said, the money that you receive is not yours. Please send it to me. Now, this place, there is ignorancy there. How are you going to help Uncle Mo? It's very simple. Okay, Uncle Mo now seriously need awareness training. That is simply meaning you or D Mango or David Gino, all of you need to make sure that you assist him as a family. Like I said in cybersecurity, anywhere they said attack is happening, know that that attack can never happen without them penetrating your people. So they must have to get insider, somebody who is very closer to you. So there are four investigations that need to be done there. Okay, how do this person happen to know that you, Marwa, and Uncle Mo are using the same name, the same show name? There is very important. It's very important to do some findings about that. Why you should do some findings about that? Because according to Uncle Mo here, this particular person, he knew this guy through you, and how the guy came to your party, according to Uncle Mo. So here, you need to be very careful here. There should be another record again. At your compound gate, at your compound gate, you need to make sure that now you have a sign seat there. I don't know whether maybe some of us might understand. The sign seats might be a book. Any visitor that is trying to visit your house, they must record their names, their telephone numbers, their ID card numbers or passport numbers. Then they can allow them to pass and then get to you. In future, any number that happens to be involved in criminal things against you, all what you need to do is go back to that book, the book that is at the gate or with your people there. Go back to that book and then find out who is that very person. Is it that the person once visited your place or not? But right now, the issue is if Uncle Mo said this guy was in a party, the party that you organized last time, he was there. How can somebody verify that? Or how are we going to verify that he was in that party? It's going to be difficult to get something as concrete evidence that he was in the party. Unless maybe he has appeared on someone's video. All right. So, but hadn't been at the gate, there is this record book that anybody visiting, your number, your name, and so name, plus your ID number, everything's supposed to be there. So that's supposed to be source of, your information number one currently. That should be in place. That should be implemented. So this is where Uncle Mo's kind of like, telling you that he came for the party, he was at the party. Without any evidence, it's going to be difficult to prove that. Okay, so this is something that maybe if an idea added to you after being scammed, what do you do next? You have to put all these things in place. At your gates, get a big book. Anybody who is coming in, okay, the person name supposed to be recorded, telephone number supposed to be recorded, location meaning address, and then also what any other information that you think is important. If it is a purpose of the meeting, purpose of coming in, or purpose of the visit, all right, all those things should be there, either party or whatever. So in case this number is discovered that this particular person has been attending this, then you have the right to do what? To just go through the records. And once the record is found, you just give it to police straight, you're okay. That is where you have the clarity concerning about Uncle Mo stating that this particular guy was attending or has attended the last party that you organized. It's very important here. Okay. Now from there, to the next move. The next move that is like, okay, this guy, how do he get to know your subscribers? That is also very important. You need to check there too. How do he get to know your subscribers? Very important too. Here too, what you're going to do is like those people they contacted. Okay, how do this particular person get to know that okay, this guy is Marwa's number one subscriber? This guy is Marwa's. If I ask for money, this guy is going to send the money to me. So you have experience in that because according to you, you stated like these particular guys they created another platform just to scam people. I realized that the content creator in Nigeria called Untouchable, he's suffering the same thing too. Untouchable also most of his videos he always say people normally create some platforms with his pictures and send it to his subscribers asking for money. He always mentioned that please let nobody send anything to anybody, requesting for money. Now they started doing the same thing against you. What do you do? It's like it's time very well for you to get a logo for everything that you do. All right. I know logo can be forged. Okay. But it's time for you to do something that you know that is authentic. Anything that you are doing on the media, it must have to carry that so that people can know that this is real Marwa. That is important. All right. Some people normally create some logos, but the logo must have to be with their signature. That one is not easy for somebody to forge it. So professionally, it need to be in that format. Okay. Next one is this that probably also is like if it is possible on your site again. Okay, you need to make sure that create kind of like a letterhead. Okay, for your channel. Let's say you want to send a letter to anybody, you want to send anything, either email, whatsoever to people, let them make sure that they see that, okay, as this mail really is from I am Marwa. That is also very important. Telephone numbers you're using, make sure you trust the providers because most of the providers they have these telephone numbers with their people, okay, with their customers, but they never care about their security aspect. So if let's say the GSM that is providing that number to you, they are not secure, then likewise you too using their service, you are not going to be secure too. So you need to make sure that all these things are clear to you. All these things need to be clear to you. Okay, guys, we are here and we are here for good. All right, we're just giving additional information, additional ideas to Marwa. That's what we are doing here today. Okay, sorry that maybe the video might be a little bit dark because of electricity system here is all light went off. Okay, so the next thing, guys, we are going to talk about is like, yes, Marwa, your platforms are all secure because you stated everything to us that how you're using the Instagram, how you're using your YouTube and TikTok account, you explain everything to us. But yet still, it needs additional authentications so that at least people might not use the same thing. After scam, these are ideas, these are the things that we are trying to give it to you as additional informations. The next thing that we are going to talk to you about is also very, very important. This is like money aspect. Now you need to make sure that put so many things into secrets. People trying to give you money, let them try to give you the money, let them send you the money in a secret way. All right, meaning not like coming onto the platform always to say, Marwa, send you the money, Marwa, send you this. Let them make sure that they just cannot sponsor you in a very silent and secret way. That one, maybe if you can actually do that with them, that's also fine. All right. Rather than when somebody send you something, you keep on, let's say how it is going on. You have to come to the video and then explain that, okay, this person sent me this person sent me that. It's making these kind people to know the people, those that they always trying to assist you, they always trying to, help you. So this is the reason why those people they always target them. They identify them through that. Like example, like what is happening right now with Dmango, and then so that okay, so person send me 20 bags of cement, so person send me 30 bags of cement. So if this is happening, they really identify the source of information, sorry, the source of money. They always know that where you people are getting money from. And sometimes these people, so-called how do you call it, haters, so-called the jealousy people, they always try to make sure that discourage those people, trying to talk to them in a bad way that nobody can even understand. So the source of finance, if people donate you that also, if it is can be in secret, it's very important. All right, not everything can be in secret because sometimes some of them want others to know. Understand? But I make it in a video that anyway, if you're helping somebody, you're helping the person for the sake of God, well, you should not be proud of that to be on the air all the time or the person to talk about it. He can come and say, thank you so much. Let's say people like Janet Harris, I received this. It's very, very important. Thank you. Thank you so much, so person, for your contribution and so on. Yeah, but really speaking, to come to the media or let's say on the video format to always say, okay, Zenith Harris sent us $500, so person sent $1,000, so person. So it's like you are telling these hackers, all right, that the people that they're supposed to target, that is what is happening. The scammers, you are actually telling them that these are the people actually giving us money. These are the people that you're supposed to target. So if such thing can be in privacy also is very important. Yeah, it's very, very important because it will make them, not to know what is even happening. It will make them not to know how to target those people. That is also very, very important. Yeah, that is also very, very important. We're here trying to give you some ideas concerning about after being attacked, what should you do next? So there too is very important now that people should not identify most of your people, those that they send money, because otherwise they're going to put those things as targets, and that's what this guy did. See that okay, if I ask for money, use you, and then use Uncle Mo's number to say send $100 to Uncle Mo because I urgently need it, the person will send the money without even inquiry, without even trying to ask. So this is what they did. Okay. So putting your number also is very important, but trust that particular providers, the GSM. You should also trust them. Okay. Now, the next part is this. Let's go to the scammers. Now that you find out this particular person is the scammer, what should you do next? It is important that you go to your authorities. Get to your authorities, simply meaning go to the police stations and then put in cautionary warning that this is what had happened to me. You put your witnesses, everybody there. But oh, it's time for that now. It's time for that now. So go to the station, you give a cautionary warning that this is what had happened to me and my family get involved. Uncle Mo can be a witness to also give a statement about it. So the police are going to do their investigation about it. If they happen to actually reach out the person or just let's say catch him, they are going to actually ask him a lot of questions, a lot of things. But if you leave a scammer, continue scamming people, it's not going to be easy. So it is very, very important that you also put your mind onto that and see how best you can help people by taking this to the right authorities. Let them make sure that they do their findings about the particular person. You might not know that maybe this person is doing it for different, it's just targeting different people. It might not be only you. So it is very important that you just get to know what is going on too. But this matter is supposed to be reported to the right authorities like police, and then let them try to find out. That's the matter of most. Do not sit on this. Do not sit on this. Okay. So finally, the next I want to say is get a security advisor. It's very important, Marwa. Get a security advisor. Security advisor here is simply meaning gets a senior police officer, gets somebody that you know that is a retired police officer, retired army, whatsoever. The person is having security experience. Let the person always be there to advise you. When incidents happens, just talk to the person. The person will direct you and tell you that this and that is what you're supposed to do. So try to get a security advisor currently as soon as possible. That person can always direct you based on doing the things, okay, that you know that is very important, that it need to reach to the police level for them to do their investigations about such things. But do not sit on things. Do not sit on things. Right now, get a security advisor, and that security advisor should always tell you that the law said this and that and that and that. So right now you have the right to report this matter to the police station and let the police do their investigation to know how many money, how many amount of money being collected on your behalf by this particular scammer. So please, you need to do that as soon as possible. It's not like Uncle Mo is going to be in problem or somebody is going to be in problem, but they need to do their findings about it. Let them know what is happening. It's important. So it can be a cautionary statement where they can find out. If they reach out the person, they can tell the person that, okay, what you did to this man, he came and then he put in the cautionary statement. Simply meaning if you do it again, you are going to jail. So it's important that you carry on like that. Guys, these are the things that actually we are trying to add to I am Marwa's video title. What is next after being scammed? So we are saying thank you so much, Marwa. We're saying you're doing a great job in Africa. And why just tell you that I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys. But please make sure subscribe. Take YG to 1,000 subscribers. So we will meet these days. I will try to make sure that I do at least live with you, maybe 2, 3 times within this week. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. One love. Okay. Bye bye.